recording here. Oops. Okay, so in order to find people's current age, there's a little bit of a trick that's used with this model. And it's a trick that can save quite a bit of effort if you know it, if you have certain needs, okay? So you'll notice the function called current age. That function obtains their current age, okay? There's actually no variable called age here. If we wanted to keep track of people's age, can anyone mention we're going to talk about one way of doing it here, but what would be one alternative way of keeping track of a person's age, say membership in a couple of age groups? Suppose we had 17 age groups. 5-year age groups, 0 to 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 14, and then all the way up to 80, 80 plus. Suppose we had that was what we wanted to keep track of. What would be one way of keeping track of that in AnyLogic for a given person? What might we do? We want to keep track of what age group someone was in. Okay. Good. Good. And you're anticipating exactly how this model works. So that's good. And personally, I think that is one of the best ways to do it. I'm trying to stir up a little bit of discussion of alternatives. Sorry?
You want the bad way.
I want not necessarily a bad way. It turns out that a way that has some things to recommend it as well, but it's different from that.
So instead of having it as a function
Yeah.
of birthday and current time,
Yeah.
you have a variable that increments for every age in the model
Good.
at every time.
Good. At every time step, or indeed, let's suppose you just wanted to know 5-year age category for someone. Or say you distinguish it age 0, age 1, age 2 to start with. You might have that increment every year, for example, right? You could have an event that wakes the person up and says, it's your birthday. And they wake up and their age is incremented, right? So we could have an event. That might be one way. What would be another way to store information about what age group they're in? Good, good. That's exactly it. Because really, if you think about it, age is an aspect of their state, right? Something that's changing over time. And it changes in a particularly regular, structured way. So, it might seem a little bit odd to represent as a state chart, but it could be used